Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So tune in if you want to see a little recap of today's meeting and if I gained or if I lost. Hi friends, it's another Monday morning weigh-in. So I am on my way to the studio and I must say I think this is going to be a gain week. I think for 11 weeks in a row, I've lost at least something. But since last Monday, with everything that I ate for the Super Bowl Sunday, it didn't show up there. I have a feeling it showed up in the middle of last week. And then Friday and Saturday, my niece was here from Buffalo with her 2-year-old Stella, who had just turned 2 on Tuesday of last week. So we were invited over to my niece's apartment, and of course she had food. She had the little pepperoni rolls, and she had pizza, and she had this, and she had that, and then the birthday cake, and the Italian cookies, which those are my weakness. I really don't eat a lot of sweets, but you know those cookies, they look like a finger and they're filled with the raspberry jam, and then half of it's dunked in chocolate with the sprinkles. Well, I think I ate 2 of them and one had to be at least 9 points if I looked it up correctly. And then she had the what are those other cookies called? The rainbow cookies, which those are another. I love anything with raspberry. So I had 3 rainbow cookies, a slice of pizza. Like, I was already way past my weeklies at this point. And then on Saturday, we all went to my sister-in-law's house because the kids were all there. My niece Desiree, her husband Nick, little Nicholas, and then my niece from Buffalo with her daughter. So over there I ate. She had all food out again, and pepperoni and cheese and crackers and all kinds of stuff. So I was picking at this, picking at that. So yeah, I know I was way over on my points, and I think the residual from Super Bowl is going to put me over this week. I'm not sure how much. I didn't want to weigh myself at the house. So I just said I'm just going to go, bite the bullet, and see how it comes out. Because I've been trying not to do that. Because every time I do it, I'm wrong. But I know this week it has to go up. Either stay the same or go up. There's no way possible that I didn't gain anything. So I'm just putting it out there. So I'll do a little recap of the meeting and then let you know what my weigh-in was. So I'll see you all in a few. Hi everyone. Okay, so as far as the meeting went, what the meeting was about was they want you to try to form some healthy habits. So they want you to have a cue, which is like maybe put a picture on the refrigerator. If you want to try to drink some water. Shaban, who was the leader, she said that in the winter she struggles drinking water. So she'd rather drink coffee. But she puts her glass of water by the coffee machine and says, all right, I'm going to drink this water first and then make my coffee, and then she enjoys her cup of coffee. So that's her reward for drinking the water. So she's getting her water intake every day. So by doing this every day, you're setting up yourself with a cue, and her cue is to put the water by the coffee machine. Sorry, that was somebody calling on my phone as I'm driving. So her cue is to put her glass of water by the machine, and then after she's done making her coffee, after she's done drinking the water, she drinks her coffee, and then her coffee's the reward. So by doing this every day, it's something small to do, but it's what's helping her drink more water every day, especially in the wintertime. So it's a little something, but you know what? It's the reward is the coffee at the end, and it's going to be a small little habit that she's doing every day, so it becomes a habit. She said in the summertime she doesn't, struggle with drinking water. It's just basically in the winter. Also, they want you to pick one thing that you want to turn into a habit. You could pick one, you could pick three. With me, I don't exercise at all, so I want to at least maybe once or twice a week, maybe take Chevy, my dog, and maybe just walk around the block even once. He's very strong. He's like almost 80 pounds, and he has a tendency to pull, especially if he sees another dog or sees somebody walking in the street. I'm just afraid of falling with him from when I had all my ribs broken. So it's, I'm trying to teach him when I take him over to my mom's every Sunday to just put him on a leash. And as I'm walking him down the driveway, I'll be like, go easy. You go easy with your mother. If he goes to pull, I yank him back, like, go easy. And then he'll just walk easy with me. So that's what I need him to do. And then, so my cue is going to be, all right, Chevy, you want to go out? You want to go for a walk? And then take him for his walk. That is forming the habit. And then the reward is getting in some exercise. So you want to try to pick something, no matter what it is, to try to do, and you don't have, and if I said I'm going to do it 7 days a week, I'm going to do it every day, starting tomorrow, I know it's never going to happen. So even if it's just 1 day a week, at least that 1 day a week, forming a habit every week to do it. So that's what they want you to do. And then to get off the topic a little bit, she had said that on Connect, they have a hashtag Motivational Monday, which, they were talking about what keeps you motivated and keeps you coming to the meetings. So if you want to go, if you have the app and you want to go on to Connect, just look up hashtag Motivational Monday. And, read what people are writing, and maybe it will give you some motivation and, keep you on your journey. And this way you don't fall off. And I'm just finding a parking spot and, give up, because that's what we don't want to do. We do not want to give up. We want to keep going until we reach our goal, which is all of our goal is the same, to lose weight. All right, so in order to make a habit into a reward, you want to keep it simple. Like I said, don't make it like something crazy that you can't do. We also touched a little bit on non-scale victories today. My non-scale victory was I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. Last week, the week before last, was I got my towel around me. So I was able to put the towel where it wasn't all the way open. Well, this week, my non-scale victory was with my bra. I could never hook it on the tightest hook. It had to be at the first hook. So now I could do it, to the third one, instead of always at the first one. So that to me was a victory. Just putting that out there. All right, let's see. So that we see what we were. Oh, also a few people were saying, like, when they look in the mirror, they don't see that they lost weight. They still see themselves as heavy. I mean, the one woman, she's very thin. Like, to me, she's thin. And she says when she looks in the mirror, she still feels like she's her old self. Like, she's not the woman that lost all this weight. So that's because we see what we were and not what we are. So we have to change our mindset and say, listen, I'm getting in these you know, these lower size clothes. The other woman, she's going on a cruise in 2 weeks. She's always been a size 14, and she was able to put on a size 12 jeans that zip her up. She was so excited. But everything you do, you want to do in balance and in moderation. So you don't want to overwhelm yourself. When you overwhelm yourself, that's when you tend to go off course, and it's not a good thing. We all joined to make changes. What did you focus on when you first joined Weight Watchers? So we all joined Weight Watchers for a reason. It was to make changes. Whether we wanted to get healthier, whether we had a lot of the weight that we wanted to lose, or maybe we were diabetic and we just wanted to, you know, stop the sugar and get healthier that way for a health reason. No matter what it was, we all joined for a reason. And what did you focus on when you first joined? I know when I first joined, I was like, oh my God, so excited about the 0 point foods. Because you knew in your head, okay, if I'm hungry, look at all these 0 point foods that I can eat. And to fill yourself a little bit, and it wouldn't go in, you know, tap into your points for the day. And a lot of people felt that way. And also, a lot of people, they focused on measuring everything. And they really didn't realize like a half a cup of rice, like how little it actually was until you actually start measuring all your stuff out. So yeah, so it gets a little crazy, like, you know, when it says, oh, you can have a quarter of a cup of rice, that's like nothing. But you really don't realize what a quarter of a cup is until you actually get into the habit of measuring everything. So that was interesting. Also, when a habit is simple and has a positive impact on weight loss, we tend to adapt it easier to our daily life. So if whatever you choose to do to make a habit out of, and it shows week after week that you're actually losing weight, then that habit, has a positive impact, and then you are more likely to adapt that habit and to keep it going forever. You want it to be simple. Again, the cue, the habit, the reward. And also tell yourself every day that I need this for me. I need this for my self-care. So that's very important, that you keep reminding yourself why you're on this journey, why you need to make good habits, and why you're doing this. Also, the guy, I believe his name is Ed, he hasn't been to the meeting I go to in a few weeks, and I was like, oh, hope nothing happened to him. But they called him a meeting hopper. He goes to all different meetings. So she said that she actually saw him last Wednesday at a different meeting. But she had referenced that on his refrigerator, to try to get away from those bad habits of like snacking and just pulling stuff out of the refrigerator in the middle of the day, he has a sign put on his refrigerator that says, what you're looking for isn't in here. So whenever he feels like he wants to grab like a non-healthy snack or just eat something random, he looks at that and he's like, you know what, that's right, it's not in there. And so that stops him from doing that. All right, and then Siobhan, she always has a nice quote at the end of the meeting. And her quote for today was, successful people are those with successful habits. So that's the meeting in a nutshell, you guys. It's all about trying to incorporate a healthy habit into your daily routine, or at least a couple days a week, that's going to have a positive impact on your weight loss journey. And start small, start simple, and this way you can achieve it and you could make it a habit. All right. So when I stepped on the scale this morning, I was up 0.4 0.4. So I knew I was going to be up. I just didn't know how much, so I was actually pleasantly pleased that it was only 0.4. So now I know this week I've really got to stick to everything, because what I ate Friday and Saturday probably didn't show up yet. But that 0.4 is probably from Super Bowl Sunday with everything I ate that day. So yeah. So I'm up 0.4. And it's the first time in like 10, 11 weeks that I'm up. I think it's 10 or 11. I've been losing every week. So I'm not mad at myself. I'm not going to beat myself up. I'll put the screenshot right up here. And yeah. So that was my weigh-in for today. I hope everybody had a great week last week. If you're new here, please hit that subscription button. Please hit the notification bell. Wednesday, I'll do a what I eat in a day video. And then on Friday will be a recipe. Not sure what I'm going to do yet, but stay tuned and you'll find out on Friday. All right. I love all you guys. Everybody have a great week on the new WW plan. And don't forget, we've got this. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.